How is everybody doing today? We're going to be doing some live readings and some activations. Going to give everybody a few minutes to jump on while I get a few cards ready. So please do follow, like, share, and subscribe if you are watching this. So with that, let's let some people join in. I'm going to shuffle a few decks, get the energies ready, and let's see if anybody has any questions for this evening. It's free, one question per person. I ask that you just ask the question once. Also, please like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have received a reading. So with that, let's see what's going on here today for the collective. Going to shuffle some cards, get some energies ready, and let's see what is going on within the collective. And welcome as you people are just starting to join. I give a few more people some time, and then I'm going to allow you to ask some questions. Put your questions into the comments. One question per person for free. I just ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe, and not spam the feed with the same question over and over again. If you do, then you will be bounced. So whoever's got a question that they'd like to ask, let's put it in the chat window while we're waiting for a few people to start joining. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to pull maybe an energy card or two, see what's going on for the collective in love for today. Just shuffling a few of my decks, making sure they're all nice and shuffled. And with that, who has a question while I pull a collective for love? For love is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So, Spirit's telling everybody to start trusting in your heart, start going within, start listening to your heart, not to your head, and you will be manifesting miracles in the near future. So, with that, who would like to ask the first question? Just ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you have gotten a reading, it is a requirement to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Don't ask the question more than once. I will try to get to as many people as I can. And so let's see what we've got going on. And let's get a few more people coming in. And I will. And how are you doing, Designed by Elizabeth? Did you have a question you'd like to ask? Just put the questions into the chat window. I just require that you like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have gotten a question answered. And at the same time, I just ask that nobody spams the feed with the same question over and over again. So I hope your husband's not cheating, Designed by Elizabeth. We're gonna see what's going on. That's something you really have to ask your husband. But let's see what Spirit is saying. Is her husband cheating? And Spirit's saying nah. So cards are saying no. But you should ask your question if you feel that you can't trust your husband. That's not a good thing. That's a really bad thing. It means that you guys have to have a line of communication open. If after 42 years, you two need to be starting to talk to each other honestly. And if you are worried, then you got to ask. So with that, who else has a question? Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Yeah, bartender or not, that's okay. Um, at 42 years, I would hope that you would know. Is Jonathan into me? Should you reach out to him? So the way I look at it, Shelby, is I'll ask what the energies are, but you should always ask. I mean, just because you're a girl doesn't mean you can't express interest in it. Spirit's saying you are worthy. Allow this to take its natural evolution. There's some forgiveness you still need to do, and stay in a lighthearted energy. So I hope that helps you with that one. And so everybody who is just joining, I see we got a lot of people finally start joining. And so please like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have gotten a card. The last set of cards was for Shelby. And Please don't ask the question more than once because I get a lot of people coming on, and when somebody asks the question over and over again, it just annoys me and everybody else because you're drowning out everybody else's question, which is just as valid. So please don't. If you do, you'll just get bounced and booted. All right, so should you move on for your 8-year relationship with Mohammed? Well, it sounds like you're already halfway there. I'm going to ask Spirit, Daisy, and should you move on? You should know these. Like these kind of questions you guys should know. They're saying maybe and most likely. So Spirit's giving you a nudge to look within, and it seems like you're halfway there already. It's what I feel in the energy. Maybe it's time for you to have that conversation and then move on. Um, will a bartender position come your way soon, Roxanne? Let's see what we have. And just remember, if you have gotten a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. That's all I ask for. And let's see what we have here. Roxanne, will she be getting her bartender position soon? Let's see, Spirit, are you going to give us a yes or a no on that? And Spirit's saying take a chance, so make sure you're applying for those jobs because sooner or later one of them is going to hit. And so let's see what we have here. And thank you, Houston Mommy. Appreciate that. And Dal, yes, you can have a card. I'm going to pull an energy card for you, Dal. And for those of you who have gotten a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And I just ask that you don't ask the same question over and over again because I won't answer it when you do. So Spirit is saying for you, Dal, whatever is going on here, there's a little bit of envy in your circle of friends. And Spirit says it's time to walk away from that. Get away from the drama mamas. I hope that makes sense to you. And that was for Dal 226. And yeah, I know the dating apps are absolutely horrible. All I do is left swipe on them. I don't even right swipe on them. Used mommy. So let's see what's going on in the energies for you. And you know, when we don't meet somebody, the thing is we have to work on ourselves, and that's where everybody just expects to have it happen. And Spirit's saying right now you have time apart, and let's see if I can get one more energy for you here. Two more came out, actually three. So we have twin flame union and honest communication, love language affirmation. So there is something that's going to come in. It's going to be a high level soulmate. Get away from the twin flame label. It's just it's a label. It's a trap. You want to get out of that. It's just a way to accept lower vibration actions and think that it's divinely guided. It's not. You need to go in and heal, and as you heal, you will meet somebody, but you have to go within and do some healing first, Houston Mommy. Go take a look at some of my light language at the Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. Okay, so let's go here. And so I'm starting to back up already. So everybody, please do be patient. I'm going to try to get through as many people as I can. Just don't spam the feed. So we got the land business. Let's see what we have for land business. For imaginary prince. She wants to know if she'll get the land and business going this year, Spirit. Give me one card. Spirit's saying it's going to happen at night. Let me see. I hate when Spirit gives me these because it's just goofing on you a little bit. And usually that means it's a yes, but let's see what Spirit's saying. It's a yes, and let's see the other one. And for sure. So yes, you will be. They're just not going to say when. Will you get a second puppy, Karen Buchanan? And just remember, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Spirit saying no on the puppy. Perhaps one is just enough for you at this point. Maybe two might be a little bit too much to handle. And Annette Stanton, I feel you're going to get a spirit animal once I find my spirit animal deck. And give me a second to find it. I put them over here. Okay. And so Annette Stanton, you're getting a spirit card, and you're getting the barging badger, determination, focus, and advancement. tireless, resourceful one, lend me your ferocious spirit and spunk. So this is your animal. Your animal in that is saying, uh, keep with that tenacity. It's doing you well. I hope that makes sense to you. And Inked Princess. Yes, you may have a card. I'm going to give you a spirit animal card as well. And yeah, Houston, mommy, me too. It is what it is. Um, Tough armadillo, security, toughness, boundaries. You need to, with the help of others, defend you, right? And so Spirit's saying the thing about an armadillo, right? It's a very hard exterior, but a very soft interior. And so you're protecting something. And so what Spirit's saying is do protect yourself, but also be vulnerable and open for you to allow good things to come in. You have to have your heart open a little bit more. And so that's for you, Ink Princess. And what's your advice about Aaron? Well, I don't have any advice about Aaron, but I'll see what the cards are saying for you and Aaron. I want to see what the energies are for a sacred way. And for you guys, I got emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So Spirit's saying for right now, you're not looking through clear eyes. There's a little bit of illusion around you, maybe resentment from a past lover or past relationship. It's time for you to clear that out of your space. And as you clear that out of space, you're going to get the clarity you want with Aaron. I hope that makes sense with you. And let's see what we have here. Let's see who's next on the list. And so, Imaginary Prince. Did I read for you already or not? Just remind me. If not, I'll get you next. Just put it in the inside of the chat window. And Tracy, it looks like Dossie. I will pull a card for you. I feel a regular tarot is calling me for you, Tracy. And let's see what we have here. And so for everybody who is just joining, I'm doing one card per person. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And please don't ask your question more than once because that's an instant disqualification from getting a card. And for you, Tracy, Spirit's saying you can't see the forest through the trees. You're not seeing something that's clearly straight in front of you. Take that bundle of trees away from your face and look at the situation clearly. I hope that makes sense. And let's see here. So Heather Sales, yes, you may have a card. And let's see what we have here. I am called for an energy card for you, Heather Sales. So let's see what your card is. And so for you, your card is a man holding a heart. So I think you've got a little bit of love coming in. So if you don't have it right now, it's coming in for you. So just be open for it. And for Nanny 5000, all right, is Walter the one for you? Let's see what we have. Spirit, what do we? And you're welcome, Heather. Spirit, what do we have? What's the energies between Nanny and Walter? Spirit saying love language, equality, time. Let's see if I get one more energy on this. And physical connection. So this seems to be a really good energy connection for you, Nanny. You're going to have to figure out whether he's for you or not. The cards are never going to tell you. And never ask a card reader whether somebody's for you. You should know this yourself. Card reader's only going to tell you what the energy is in this now moment, and that energy may change in one decision. And so declare, should you proceed with your divorce? Again, another one of these, I'll give you what the cards say, but you should never put your divorce on a whim of a card reader. And Spirit's saying possibly. So seems like you have some doubt. I think you need to clear out that doubt within your head. And once you do, you'll know the right answer. Now, let me know if that makes sense to you, declared. And do your finances improve next month? Let's take a look, Abby. I'm just going to see what the energies are. I'm not going to give you a yes or a no, but your energies are there's going to be a contract coming in. Right now, you feel like you're in a bind, um, but there's going to be some sort of a journey that you're going to have to make, and that may clear up your finances, but it's all going to come with some sort of contract. I don't know if that's a legal contract or if that's an employment contract, but that's what the energies are saying for you, Abby. And Beatrice wants to know what's in for your future. I'll pull an energy card for you as well. We'll see what's going on and what's in the energies. And just remember, Beatrice, whatever's in the energies, in the energies. It's then up to you to take advantage of whatever those energies are, because everything is a choice. And what's the energies for Beatrice? It's too many cards, Spirit. I'm only going to take 2, 3 max. Spirit. All right, Spirit 4. I'll take it. All right. Okay, so we have Door to Spirit. We have a man holding a coin, and we have fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and the thinking woman. So, from what I'm seeing here, right, this is an interesting set of cards. And from what I'm seeing for you is that it's time for you to connect with yourself, start speaking your truth, start thinking before you speak. And when you do, there's going to be a man holding a coin. Sometimes that means a rich gentleman coming into your picture, or it could just be an employer or just abundance in general, but it's on its way to you. I hope that makes sense. And let's see. So, Juliet, can you have a card, please? Yes, you may. And let me see what I think for you, Juliet. I feel that the spirit animals have a message for you. And Stormy Johnson, um, the nothing ever going to change is basically a mindset, and when you have that mindset, you basically just prevent it. And again, Stormy, you came in too late, but only ask the question once. I'm happy to answer a question, but I just don't want the feed being jammed with the questions a lot. So I will get to you in a second, but I got a few people ahead of you, and this is for everybody. Please just like, follow, share, and subscribe, and be patient. I will get to as many people as I can. I just don't want to answer people who are just spamming up the feed, trying to get attention. But Stormy, you got to change your attitude, and and it's around, if nothing's ever going to change, you're going to manifest it, and you don't want that to happen. And it's tough when you're going through something that is truly difficult, because it makes you want to stay in that low place, and it's hard. You have to just work on that mindset. And when you say nothing is ever going to change, you're going to say nothing's ever going to change in this now moment, but guess what? The next now moment it will. And so allow yourself the opportunity, the option for change. Sometimes I have to remind myself of that too. So for you, Juliet, the card you have is the Crow, right? This is somebody who's amassed a huge amount of knowledge of both life, death, birth, mid-age. They knows everything about the life cycle. Spirit saying, tune into this. You know a lot more than you expect. So I hope that's something for you. And so for you here, um, I hope that makes sense for you, because you really have to get into that. You have to get into that better space. Stormy, you have the information. You're just not getting it. And so with that, that was yours, Juliet. Stormy, let's see what's going on within you, because I think regular tarot is the one that is going to help you. So, Stormy, let's see what's going on here. And for you, Spirit's saying, and this came in for me, right side up. It may seem upside down for you, but there's some abundance coming in for you. You just have to recognize it, and that's the problem. You're not recognizing it right now, and just say to yourself every morning, things are going to change. So Stormy Johnson, they're going to change, but you have to create that change. Um, let's see, who do we have here? And so, Lovely, yes, you may have a card. So we have a couple things going on here. All right. So Spirit's saying that you're going to have a choice. Uh, and in that choice, Spirit's saying get to your intuition because all that glitters isn't gold. There's some illusion going on. You're going to really have to trust your intuition of knowing which is the right choice to take. Don't just go for things that looks glamorous. Really dig into it a little bit more. I hope that helps. And let's see what we have for you, Lucy, with your love life. I'm going to pull a different set of cards here. And so, for everybody here that has gotten a card, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. For you know, It's all I ask for to get a card. For anybody who is new, please just ask the question once. I know everybody wants to get a question done. I will try to get to them, but I just need it in once because if it gets too much, I won't answer it. So with that, lovely. Let's see what we have for you in love. Or who was that was in love? I'm sorry, I missed it. Bear with me. Sometimes this thing scrolls and I basically lose it. Um, let's see. Yeah, here we go. It's Lucy Magical Mini Horse. That's an interesting name. And so, Lucy, what do we have for you for love? And what we have is boundaries. Spirit saying for you, make sure you have proper boundaries, but not too strong boundaries. Boundaries means having a door that opens and closes that can lock, but it has some windows and a door, a door ringer, a ring doorbell maybe, so you can see what the opportunities coming in. Because if there's no windows, there's no doors. If there's no door handle, no windows, that's a wall. All right. That's what you have for love. And we have who's next? And Yvonne Simmons, as I do believe you're going to get public housing, but let's see what's going on with you. Spirit, will Yvonne get public housing? And Spirit saying yes, you will. It's a right. I already knew it anyway. It will come. Just allow for it to come. And let's see who else we have. We have Lovely. She would like a card, I think, for you, a spirit animal for you, Lovely E41. And for those of you who are asking questions more than once, please don't. I just need one question in there. Once too much, it just spams up the feed. It's just politeness. I know everybody's wanting a read, but when you put too much in that me, it ruins it for everybody, including yourself. So for you, Lovely, card you have is a wise rabbit, cunning, friendly, optimism. Make a full list of your wisdom to help yourself easily jump over difficulties. Spirit's saying you've got all the answers that you need. You just need to realize it. All right, and let's see what we have here. So, NYC bad guy. Yeah, let's get you a card. And Lucky Doodle, I don't do anything on pregnancy, so I don't feel that that's correct for me to do that. It's just not what I do. You can ask another question, though. So for NYC, bad guy, I have right now, you're in the midst of a journey. This is going to take a little while. You notice the swords roll in the boat, but it's still floating, so it may feel a little bit difficult. But your journey is just starting. Just allow for it to happen. It will get better, but it's going to take a while. So let's see who else we have here. So Midwest Princess. Let's see what we have here. So Midwest Princess, I feel an energy card for you. And just again, for people who are just joining, I don't have many rules, but the first one is not asking the question a million times because it's not going to get you any attention that you're going to like. It's going to be not getting an answer. And so here we go. Let me slide back up again. Midwest Princess, you have a journey that you're about to take, whether it's spiritually or whether that is physical. Just be prepared for it. A journey is in your future. And user 49, I'm not even going to count all those numbers. Yes, you can have a card and you're welcome. Let's see what the card says. So, and just remember, please like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have received the card. So, Spirit, what is going on? There we go. Okay, for user 498 with all the rest of the stuff, you have a caring connection coming in. If you don't have this connection already, you're going to have one coming in. And Agnin 74, I think we're going to pull a regular tarot for you. And you got two cards. One is the Fool upside down. Actually, it was upright on my side. So the Fool, and we have the what is this? The Seven of Pentacles. So I'm going to switch around so you can see it. This means that whatever you're preparing for, it's going to bring you to a new beginning. So all that work you've been doing is going to start to pay off very soon. Just be careful that you don't walk off a cliff. All right. Let's see. Who do we else have? We have. I think that was a. I think we have a Jin for. Um, Actually, I think I did you. Jen, let me know if I did you. Same thing with you, lovely. I'm losing my track. It sometimes happens. I move a timeline. Uh, Faith Angel, New Jersey. Are you going to move to your forever home? We always think we're going to move to our forever home, and sometimes we don't. It's a middle home, but let's see if you're going to move. We'll just start with that. Spirit, will she make it to her forever home? And next month, Spirit saying. So look for it. Look for something next month, even if it's just finding it. You might not be moving, but you might be finding it. And let's see who we have here. And Lucky Doodle Rooster. What do I see coming for you? I don't see too much, but I do see what the cards will see for you. I feel for you. We're going to get a card here from Clarifying Life Situations. And let's see what we have here. Okay, so we got a couple cards. We have Flight, we have Mental Mastery, Core Grasp, and Gemstone Trap. So if we take all these cards and put them all together, Spirit's really telling you to learn how to focus a lot. Make sure you're really able to fine tune on the real issue, not listen to the noise. Escape things that are constraining you. Get out of the cage that you put yourself into. And amidst the sparkling treasures, the brightest jewel often hides the deepest cut. See worth, not shine. And so all this is telling you to, free yourself and get out of the illusion. Look for the real value in life, not just the things that look sparkly and neat. I hope that makes sense to you. And let's see, what do we have here? So I think that was Lucky Doodle Rooster and MCB 87 or 2870. Let's see what's coming on in your love life. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Please don't ask the question more than once, because I'm backed up 20 already. And if I see you asking it a zillion times, then I'm just not going to answer it because it ruins my ability to keep on track. So I've got for you, MCB, is confusion. Spirit's telling you to, for your love life, let go of the confusion. It's time to go inside yourself and realize what it is you really want. Stop doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You need to kind of change paths, pivot a little bit, is what I'm getting from Spirit. So I hope that makes sense to you. Sometimes this is also for the collective as well. And let's see what we have here. So Scroll down a little bit. And Stephanie, yes, you may have a card. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit, so bear with me. And so let's see. All right. So everybody, just a quick reminder of the rules. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you have gotten a card or in a reading, please only ask your question once. And after that, the only other thing I ask is that make sure you like, follow, share, and subscribe. Getting a little bit out of sorts here because I see a lot of stuff scrolling. So for Stephanie, let's see what your card is. And Elaine, please let me know in the bottom if I missed you. I think I might have. So Stephanie, your card is, and sometimes I will miss some people, especially when it gets busy. Don't worry, I come on a lot. My next live will probably be Sunday. So, Stephanie, you have a woman holding a coin. So it looks like some abundance is coming in for you. And so, Elkane 6767, will your crush reach out to you? And I'm going to answer that with a question too. Are you willing to reach out to your crush and let them know that you're interested? Because a lot of times it's all it takes. And Spirit's saying for sure, but perhaps make it less than a subtle, in a subtle movement that you are interested. Because learning to have clear communication and honest communication sometimes is really good. And so, Elaine, let's get you a card. I'm feeling spirit animal for you. And again, for everybody just joining, just ask the question once. I will try to get to you. You are required to like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And so my screen just scrolled again. This is the part I hate about TikTok. It won't let me hold where I was. So bear with me. And this was for, yeah, I just lost my place. So Elaine, this was for you. This is a noble peacock. Spirit saying, stay in your beauty, stay the way you are, allow your light to shine. And Bed Deb's donor, I'm going to get you an animal as well. And so for you, I have the disguised chameleon, careful creature cloaked in colors, give me a heart with peace, right? And so Spirit's saying, take that cloak off. It's time to open your heart and allow whatever that love that you want to come in. And let me see who else I have here. So just Mo, I'm going to give you a spirit animal card too. Two came out for you. This is the wise owl and the sensitive deer. So when I see the two of these together, make a wish to the moonlight and find darkness and pay attention and use your keen insight. So Spirit's saying, really make that wish, use your insight, go within and allow that wish to manifest. It's time for you to get in touch with yourself. And Nana, for you, I feel an energy card is coming. And so let's see where we are here. I'm a little backed up, people, so please just only ask a question once, and I will try to get to it. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel, and deceit. So Spirit is telling you, Nana, that things aren't what they seem. There's a lot of people wearing a mask around you. Start trusting your intuition because it's going to be your best guide at this moment in time. And Lucky Doodle Rooster, let's get you a card. So I have for you, there's a storm warning, and it's because of envy. Just be careful. Be careful the drama around you because there is a storm brewing. Keep an eye out on the people that you hang out with. And so that's for you, Lucky Doodle. And let's see. So just Mo 2, you got a card already. I'm not going to answer a second one. You only get one. Let's see who else we have here. Tandika, hello, nice to see you. And what do you need to know, Tandika? And just remember, if you have gotten a card, please let me know, or please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for a deeper read, I mean, you can reach out. I do private readings, and I also do private light language one-on-ones for healing. So for you, Tandika, I have fifth chakra, so you need to work on your throat chakra. You're not speaking your truth. You need to start getting in and figuring out what your truth is, and then start speaking it. Take the mask off. And John Doe, are you a star seed? Get out of that label. You know what? You've lived a billion lifetimes, and yeah, you've lived lifetimes as a star seed too. It's that whole star seed ascension game is just that. It's a game. It's a distraction. All you need to do is connect to yourself and get the information from yourself. Don't go looking externally to try to label yourself as a star seed, as a 144, all that stuff. It's just nonsense, and the nonsense is created to keep you stuck. Unstick yourself by connecting to yourself. You don't need a card for that, but I'm going to pull you a card in general because we've all been Pleiadians, we've all been angels, we've all been all those things through the billions of lifetimes that we have lived and recycled. What you really need to do is just connect to self. And so, John Doe, card that I have for you, and I know it breaks a lot of people's belief systems, but it's just my belief system. For you, you have the peaceful dove, compassion, healing, harmony. Release your fear and heal your hurting heart. And so, what Spirit's saying? Get in touch with yourself, heal with yourself. All right. I hope that makes sense. I have a lot of healing stuff on Silver Fox Spiritual with light language. It's all free, 500 plus videos. And for Tarian, let's see what we have for you. I feel a regular tarot is there. And just remember, please like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have received a card. Even if you haven't, it's good to put your notifications on too. And why? Because I go live like this a lot, and the only way you find out is through notifications. And so for you, Taryn, you're going to be walking away from a situation, or you've recently walked away from a situation. This is going to help you because you're walking away from something that no longer serves you. So it's an end of an era for you, an end of a cycle, new cycle is beginning. Um, and so, Mary Beth Walters, are you cursed? Well, if you believe you cursed, you are. You have to get out of that belief system, and you have to realize that anything that you allow is something that you allow, and as you believe it, you allow it. So, you have to go within yourself and heal whatever it is, whatever that situation that makes you feel that you're cursed. I'm going to get you a general tarot to give you an idea of what you can do. And so I've got, it's a choice, right? The Lovers is all about a choice. You made a choice at one lifetime that made you feel cursed, and you feeling that way ever since, and you need to heal that lifetime. I do have some healings on Silver Fox Spiritual that help you get out of that energy. Go take a look at it. If they help you, then maybe perhaps you want to reach out and get a personal light language. All my prices are in my profile. You could look at it. It has all my reading prices and my light language prices. And that's in the TikTok profile. If you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube, just send me an email, silver.foxspiritual@gmail.com. Or, I'm sorry, silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. And let's see where we are here. So is Bill the one? Let's find out. And for those just joining, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Ask your question only once. It's the one rule I have that I stand by. Don't answer people who are blocking up the feed. So is Bill the one? Not the right time, and there's going to be many the ones. So Spirit's saying just allow this to flow. It's a natural course for you, BU 24. And will you land a job in February, Elaine? I thought I answered a question for you already. Spirit's just saying soon. So please only ask one question. There's a lot of people that would like a read. And if I'm answering somebody more than once, it's time for you to get a paid reading. You have to at some point allow other people to get reads. So Christy Gage, can you have a card? Yes. I'm going to get you Spirit Beast. And just remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have had a reading. And for you, it's the Noble Peacock. Noble Peacocks come out a lot today, and that's telling you to be your true self, to let yourself shine. Perhaps you're dulling your shine, and it's time for you to shine a little bit more, Krista. And let's see what we have here. Beach lover, will your son ever leave his toxic girlfriend? Well, for you, what's toxic is probably not for him, so you just have to allow for that. But um, the answer of that is yes. At some point, he will. And I'm just going to scroll around a little bit. So please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Susie Walker, will Rick and you reconnect soon? I don't know. Have you reached out to him? Because don't just wait for him. If you wanna reconnect, you need to make it clear. But Spirit's saying, will you reconnect soon? Most likely is the answer for that. So that's for you, Suze Walker Stevens. And yes, Pros 11, you may have a card. And for those of you who are just joining, just ask the question once. Please don't ask the question more than once. Otherwise, I will not answer the question. Hopefully soon enough, everybody will understand that. So where was I? I think it was at Pros. Pros 11, it's good to see you again. You've been here quite a bit. I appreciate you following the channel. And I do recognize you. Your abundance is coming in, Pros. Just believe it and it will happen. And blessed MD, is your marriage worth a second chance? So these are the things that cracks me up a little bit. Don't base your marriage on a card, but I'll do a yes or a no. Current energies for Bless Moy 3's marriage. Spirit saying most likely. But, does that really mean that it's worth the chance? You have to find that in yourself. And for Heather, let's see what we have for you. And for Heather, I have the Hierophant, right? It's institutions, traditions, religion, society. This is somebody who's very wise. And for you, Heather, Spirit is saying you're going to be in a nice position of, it's like an authority position, but it's going to be a balanced position. Just do it wisely, take this position seriously, and be wise in it. I hope that makes sense. And for the Celtic Mystic, yes, you may have a card. And let's get you a card. And so for you, Celtic Mystic, we have the Angel of Balance. Spirit wants you to balance your energies out a little bit. Perhaps it's time to do a chakra balancing. I have a lot of that on my light language channel, Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. Take a visit over there. There's a bunch for free. And so Peter to the NDX3, do you know what your mission is? You only have one mission, and don't ever take a mission from anybody who is not you. So you need to connect to yourself. If you feel you have a mission, yourself will tell you that mission. Don't ever believe anybody else who channels it, who calls on it, who tells you that, oh, your mission is to do X, Y, and Z, to heal a zillion people or to go work on grid lines. No, that's not your mission. And they have no way to know what your mission is because they're just readers. They can only see the energies. And a lot of times they're getting false answers. Only one that's going to give you that true answer is with yourself. So how do you know that mission? Connect to yourself, right? Go in, start meditating and with the intention of going in deeper and connecting to your true self. I'm going to give you a card, but that's really it. It's not a popular opinion, but it's the opinion you need to know. And Spirit's saying that the world is yours. So you've got the blessing of the world, but go within and connect. You'll find that answer that you're seeking. And so let's see what we have here. I'm going to just scroll through the feed. Please don't ask the question more than once. I will try to get to everybody if I can, but please be patient and be polite and kind. Everybody wants a question and everybody wants an answer, and we're going to try to work through them little by little. Gloria, will your new job work out? Let's see. Spirit's saying, Spirit's giving me for sure within a week. It should. You should start to get notice on that. Will, Eric, can you reconcile Cindy? Spirit saying it's not the right time. That one just popped right out. And so, Elaine, my links. If you go into my profile, you'll see my link tree there. But you can also just find me. Just go into my profile. I'll have all the information on how to contact me. My email is silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. And so, Amanda, I'm not really sure what you're meaning here. Will Munu be in another cat? I have no idea what that means. But if you can go ahead and explain that to me, I surely will see if I can get you an answer. And let's get down here. And so for summer, with a lot of ones and zeros, let's see what you got here. Too many cards, Spirit. I won't take that many. You know that. Stop batting the deck out there. So for you, you have summer. Two cards here. We've got a lot of conflict here, and this conflict is going to have you walking away. If you notice that this guy here, the one, he's got a sword, but it's the smaller swords, all the bigger swords are on the ground. It's going to make you feel defeated a little bit. But just be wary of that conflict and try to keep yourself more grounded. So I hope that makes sense for you, Summer. And Tammy, I'm going to get you an energy card. And for those of you who are just joining, just ask your question once and I will try to get to it. Only one question per person and only ask it once. So for you, Tammy, I've got you all tied up in something. And the thing is that you're tied up with something by yourself. In other words, you created the ties. Only you can free yourself from it. Spirit's saying free yourself from it. So I hope that makes sense. And Kiki, will a new love enter your life? Let's see what's going on in your energies, Kiki. And just remember to please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Okay, Kiki, for you, you're going to get some clarity about your love life. However, you need to take some time to really get some clarity within yourself about what it is that you truly want in love. And what Spirit's saying to me is that you're doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. Spirit wants you to take a quick pivot. So look at patterns, go in within yourself, look at patterns, and look at things that are showing you maybe make a better choice the next time. I hope that makes sense for you, Kiki. And thank you, Peter. Let's see what we have here. And you're welcome, Elaine. And so, Milfy 555, will you find love in 2025? I'm going to see what your energy of love is. I'm going to ask the love angels here. What's the energies? So the energies are healing family life, keep an open mind, and passion. So Spirit's saying that once you heal your family issues and you start opening your mind and opening your heart to love, then love is going to come in. But you need to do some work first, right? Healing comes not as an automatic thing. It's a choice. You have to choose to heal. And as you choose to heal, you choose to feel and you choose to release. It doesn't always feel wonderful and amazing to do the healing because you're going to have to wade through a lot of darkness and trauma. But as you do, your life will get lighter. It just takes time, so you have to have a lot of patience and perseverance because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Say more or enough said. So I'm going to ask Spirit, should you say anything more, and see what Spirit wants to tell us. Should she say, this is for rocks, Okay. And nah, Spirit says you said enough. Nothing more needs to be said. Don't drive the nail in the coffin. Um, and let's see. Michelle, will you find love? Let's find out. Country girl. What's the energies for love for Michelle? And so let's see what we have here. So right now I'm seeing you got a lot of friend zoning. You're bonding with a lot of people, but mostly it's going into the friend zone. And why does it go into the friend zone? It's because right now you have to heal something within inside yourself that doesn't make you feel loved. You have to find what it is that why you're not loving yourself enough. And as you love yourself more, then the love will come in, not just friend zone. And Kim, will you start your business this year? Let's see what we have here. And universe has said, yes, you're going to start that business, but you got to put your front foot first, meaning one step, you got to make a step towards it, and then you will start it. But you have to choose. And JLP, will Tommy and you end up living together? Well, that's a choice, right? And you have to choose to allow that, and Tommy has to choose to allow it. Right now, Spirit's saying probability is most likely. And so for Lady 81, I'm going to do a clarifying life situation for you card, Nina. And let's see what we have here. And for those of you just joining, please just ask your question once. And if you did get a question answered, please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And for you, Nina, the cards I see here for you are uh, first is some reflection, right? Spirit's telling you to dig deeper to discover your hidden self. Go within, find out what it is that's holding you back. Um, Spirit's also saying that you're not sleeping enough. It's maybe some anxiety is holding you back. You got to get in, you got to get some rest and get some rest with clarity. Um, and when you do, and you start connecting inwards to yourself, interconnection, then there's going to be a celebration. So it all starts with you getting some sleep, getting some rest. Start looking at patterns in your life that are not working and you keep on choosing the same pattern. And as you're aware of that pattern, now you can change it and pivot. And once you do, you're going to be into abundance. It may take some time, so you're going to have to be patient and persistent. But connecting to self is always the best way. Start listening to your intuition. Stop listening to what other people are telling you. Listen to what your heart is telling you. And for Ms. Buttons L, what is the energies in your career? And so let's see what we have for you. Pull the money card here and see. And for those of you watching, I'm probably going to answer about 5 more, and then I'm going to close out. So I'm going to pick the last few. It's not going to come in line. And so, if I don't make it for you today, just relax. I come by on live all the time. Just make sure you're following and have notifications on. Okay, so you're manifesting some jobs right now, some odd jobs for your career, but you are starting to manifest. Lean into that manifestation, and even if it's a small odd job, Spirit's saying that keep on building upon the small wins because over time you're going to gain the confidence in your spirit to bring you into the big wins, Ms. Buttons. So that's the energies for you regarding career. And let me see what we have here. So, New York City Guru, what's the issue that you're having with health? Can you please put it into the stuff? Maybe I'll give you a light language activation to help kickstart that a little bit. And Country Girl, you're welcome. And JLP, you're welcome. And for all the other ones saying thank you, you're very much welcome. So let's see who else we have. So New York City Guru, just to answer once, but what's the health issue? What's the is there a specific symptom? Let me know. And General anxiety and brain fog. So, New York City guru, um, you know what? Let's do a light language for you and for anybody else who wants to clear out some brain fog. All I need is that you accept the healing, you allow for it. It's going to be a light language. It's going to be about a minute. It's going to be a mini. And for the mini, anybody who would like to receive it who has specifically brain fog and anxiety, we're going to clear that out. If you choose you don't want it, just say I don't want it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to set the intention to clear out any anxiety, any brain fog, and to clear out whatever it is that is creating that blockage in our brains and creating that anxiety by bringing in the frequency of love to remove the fear, to remove the trauma, and to remove the blockages that are creating that. We only do it with the frequency of love, and we ask our higher selves to come in with the frequency of love to heal that and to release it and allow the frequency of love to push all those blocks through to the ground. And so with that, just set the intention if you want to receive it. And we're going to do a quick light language, and it's only frequency of love and for the highest good of all, as well as no harm to anybody. Janana de shepa ana haya papa pa shono no shet ne papa isha na awi shet pa na ho ho sha push ne he pa ushine ne de pa isha na he pa ushine ne de shet pa usho shu ne papa na e hu she pa ne he shi papa papa ne he papa usha na ha pa shana na usha pa na ya papa ushu papa fu. All right, so that's just a short sample of light language. Let me know how you received that. That is, I have a whole bunch of about 500 different ones up on my channel. I do have one for focus and anxiety. You can look it up in my library, Silver Fox Spiritual, over on YouTube. If you find that it resonated with you and you would like a little bit of a personal experience, I do offer personal one-on-one light languages as well as personal readings. Just reach out to me. You can find my contact information in my profile. And with that, yeah, lighthead is good. It means something cleared for you, hippie. So I'm going to answer one more question. So for those of you who aren't getting a question today, that's okay. I'll be back again. I will answer some more questions. I've been on for close to an hour. I usually go on for about an hour-ish. But please like, follow, share, subscribe. Make sure your notifications on. And let me see who I'm being called for a reading. Let's see what we have. And you're welcome, New York City Guru. Do go over to my Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. You'll enjoy a lot of, if that resonated, you'll enjoy a lot of the other light language healings I have. And so I'm going to try to see one more person that I am going to pick for today. And just scrolling through here to see if I missed anybody. All right, so Hippie Puppy, I think I'm going to pull you the general, and then we're going to call it a night. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody who did follow my rules. Very few simple rules. You like, follow, share, and subscribe if you get a card, and you don't ask the question more than once, so that everybody has an ample opportunity to have their questions done. So let's see what Wendy's cards are for today. Spirit, what do you have for Wendy? So we got a stack load of them. I'm not going to take them all, but I will take a few. Let me see what we have and find the general ones, the general gist of it. All right, so Spirit is saying that you got kind of an attachment to something. The Devil card, this is you're voluntarily attaching yourself to something, and Spirit's saying that you got to kind of let that go because that's blocking your abundance because you see the Empress upside down. Empress is very abundance. Whatever it is very temporary and you need to release it. Once you release it, the abundance will flip over rather than getting a whole bunch of, this is what I usually call the affair card because if you look at it, everything here is all perishable. The flowers, the roof, the everything that they have is something that's not lasting for very long. And so you need to get out of those energies. I hope that makes sense to you, Hippie or Wendy. Let me know if that made sense to you. But that is the last reading for the night. I do appreciate everybody. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Make sure you have your notifications on if you're on TikTok. If you're watching this on the replay on YouTube, uh, then just make sure you come over to TikTok if you want to get answers right now until YouTube decides to give me a better, uh, a better, what you call it, I'm losing my brain today, until they give me a little better experience. For those of you who are watching, I am on YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual, and also readings by Silver Fox. And those are my two YouTube channels. I'm Silver Fox Spiritual on Instagram, and obviously Silver Fox Spiritual here on that. And so, Hippie Puppy, I don't know if that made sense to you, but you have an attachment to something. It's not so much a blockage, Hippie, it's an attachment. So maybe it's an attachment to somebody, to something material, but whatever that attachment is, it's very temporary. And so you're going to need to kind of release it. And as you release it, then you can turn that lack of abundance into abundance. Because right now, what I'm saying is, whatever it is, it looks like it looks like it's gold, but it's not. It's fleeting. And so you got to kind of get out of that energy. I hope that makes sense. It could be your ex. It could be a past life thing. You have to feel into it, but it is something that is holding you back from your abundance at this moment. Let me see if Spirit will give me anything more before I get out. And Heather, I am done for the night. As far as that, yeah, Spirit's saying you're crying over spilt milk, um, and that's kind of what we're getting. It's unbalanced. See how temperance is upside down? It's a very unbalanced energy, and you want to get out of that space. Page of Cups means that you can solve this pretty quickly, but you have to get out of that energy, whatever it is. And so, with that, thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody who has joined me for this hour and change. I will come back on live most likely on Sunday, maybe Saturday during the day. I don't know. I doubt it on Saturday, but maybe on Sunday. Just make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, have your notifications on. And if you have some urgent needs for a reading, I do paid readings. All of my menu prices are in my profile. You can see it in the pinned comments. There is a big menu of prices, and make me do a puzzle page. And so go take a look at that. And like I say, I also do personal light language. And so if you're interested in that, also reach out. First thing I always ask for before anybody becomes a client for my light language is watch one or two of my videos, see if the energy resonates. And if it does, then yeah, then I can do some personal light language. And so with that, thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And, follow my reads. I do 2 reads every morning for the energies, just general energies, and also what the love energies are. So have a nice night, everybody. And thank you all for joining.